Okay, we have now gotten this dent on this particular tuning slide out almost all the way. We're now at the point where we can use the dent ball in a slightly different way. We've brought this all the way up, pretty much. So we're going to go for one more size of the next size up, and we're going to use this as a mandrel. First of all, we got to get it in there. So drop it in. Okay. And we'll use a couple of dent balls, a couple of chaser balls to get it in. And pop this down and give it just a light tap. And now, pop out the chaser balls. Our dent ball, we can find it with a magnet. By running that magnet along, we can find out there is our dent ball, right there. And that dent ball is right where we want it. That's the last of the dent, is right in here. And our dent ball is inside, and we can use that as a mandrel to begin to tap out the rest of the dent. For that, we want a small little hammer. It's not terribly big, okay, but it will do a wonderful job. And all we have to do then is start to tap very lightly. You really don't have to whack the heck out of this thing. And slowly but surely, we can now shape the brass around that dent ball. And the dent ball comes out because we've just made it a little bit easier for it to do so. Go in a little bit deeper. Find our dent ball. Right up here at the top. It's right there. And again, this is what we're working on. It's just its last little spots right in here. And that dent ball will help hold the shape while we tap those last few spots into place. And when you tap these things, you want to tap on the edge of the dent. And tap slightly away from the dent, because that moves the brass inwards. The brass moves in the opposite direction from which it's being hit. I'm using the flat side of the hammer, by the way. There we go. Now I can use the round side a little bit. And now what I'm doing is I really am just kind of cleaning it up a little bit, slowly but surely, getting out the last few little wrinkles and basically shaping the brass back into place. This one here is going to need a little bit more work. There we go. Light hammering, just a light tap here and a light tap there. And that dent ball inside is holding it in place. Well, it's coming along much better. I'll run my dent ball through one or two more times on the inside to smooth out the inside a little bit. We'll clean it up and maybe do a little bit more on the outside and a little bit more on the inside so it smooths out and shapes nicely. And then it will be done.